Alright, hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. We're continuing Genshin. Now we gotta go to the cafe because, yeah, we're going undercover soon, so decided should eat a good meal before we go. At least that's what Paimon wants to do. Oh boy. Well, that was not what I meant to do, but that's where we were supposed to go, so that happened.
I'll have that, and that,
Yeah.
oh, and one of those two, ooh, and no Fanta, thank you!
You sure ordered a lot. Didn't you just finish eating the cake that Nouvelit gave us? So yeah, a bit of everything, huh?
That cake was pretty good, but as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty!
Bet it did.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine.
Yep.
Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here.
Kinda after that entrance, I believe we should be super careful.
But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
No one does. Oh,
Oh, what is that
Oh.
I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking
boy.
story?
Charlotte.
Hey, you can't
Yeah.
hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Also very true.
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
Yeah.
You know we can still hear you,
Yeah, you're talking
Charlotte.
out loud.
Never mind.
Thought you were
It's
planning
nothing.
to use this.
I just heard you mention the fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
That's you. Yeah. That's you.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Nouvelit told us to keep it a secret!
We're going to serve our sentence and redeem ourselves for spoiling the ending of a novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
Spoiling a story is usually pretty looked down on.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
See, I told you, Paimon. You didn't even know. You didn't think anything of it at the time.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how
Oh
disappointing.
yeah, going to jail for spoilers.
Oh, right. There's still a chance.
Or
Since you're going to be at
exile,
the
I
fortress
guess.
of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of
Arranged.
Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
Probably would, but it'd also get you thrown in there.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Yeah.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
Not too,
You got a deal.
yeah,
We'll do
of course.
anything you want.
Of course, Paimon.
Then
Bribed
it's
with
settled.
food.
The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
A lot. After completely stuffing yourselves, you prepare to go to the fortress. So yeah, ate or fell, huh?
So full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
Like, I was like, I need the money now. After all that, now I need the money. Alright, over to the opera. So yeah, we're going to the fortress. Essentially going undercover as prisoners. For whatever false charges Neuvillette decides to come up with.
Squall Fury!
But yeah, so little bits of details here and there. Child's vanished apparently, so we're going undercover to try to figure out what happened to him. And first mention of the Duke. A Duke. Apparently a pretty big title. But yeah, here we go, I guess. Gotta go, oh, I won't pass, whatever. I won't past him. I was supposed to go into the courthouse, but so guess that happened. Okay, so yeah. Over here. Behind the courthouse. Okay.
The wind rises.
Huh. Don't think I've actually been over here. Didn't even know there was a behind the courthouse, apparently.
All right, Neuvillette, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meropide from Araneus.
All right.
Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
Oh,
so you have to go
boy.
down from here? Is the prison underwater?
That's something.
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meropide is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals.
Well,
But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley.
right.
He's a very shrewd fellow.
All right.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
Yeah, things will become very complicated.
The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meropide, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
The Duke Writhsley. I'll keep it in mind.
All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
All right then.
Don't worry,
Here
we
we go,
won't
I
let you
guess.
down.
Good. Madeline,
I'm here, Monsieur Neuvillette. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Yeah.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your
Obviously, we
paperwork
get
for entering
the-
the fortress of Meropide.
Prisoner treatment. Right. Doing current quest. Unfinished world. Unfinished comedy. Oh, unfinished comedy. Hmm. Oh. Oh, all right. Well, yeah. Basically, what happened there was, at the time I was exploring, I got locked into a world quest there. I was exploring and got caught by one of the lights, and it gave me a world quest that I have yet to do. So yeah, we're locked out of that for now. I am, at least. Why the lift? Right, here we go. Going down, I guess. But yeah, so locked out of that world quest for the moment.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
Something, alright.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well.
Yeah.
It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
So yeah, we're undercover. Talk to Merit and complete the required procedures. So yeah, we're not your conventional criminals, I guess. Best way we can describe it.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile?
Service
Who
with a
knows?
smile.
It might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment?
Yeah. They might not be the happiest people.
And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Also probably true.
Oh, she's got a point.
Yeah.
Well, I've finished
Yeah,
transferring
but-
you. You two will register
Kinda be
here, and
weird.
Moret will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Be pretty odd.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above.
Yeah, and she's got a personality to match it. The dreary personality is what I meant.
Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Present.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence, 45 days?
Huh?
Wait.
Wait.
It was
the cake that
Farina's
Nervalet
cake.
gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble.
Uh-huh.
And considering how fond Lady Farina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
You flattered us. We have an eye for criminals.
Now I've seen everything.
That is interesting.
Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the
And
fortress of
very
Meropide.
serious sounding.
Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
It's either that or Farina's life is not that valuable.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Alright, getting her mugshots. Huh. Traveler's mugshot, huh? Well. And yeah. Alrighty then. Well, alright. So yeah, I need to complete the required stuff. Paperwork, I think what it might have said.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Alrighty.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay!
Yeah,
Paimon and
alright.
Paimon, and this is the trap.
Save it. Not
Yeah.
like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Yep. Not gonna get treated kindly, that's for sure. Like, they have no reason to treat us kindly because obviously we're criminals, so inmates now, I should say. No reason to be nice to us. They don't have. Or a reason to be nice to us is something they don't have, is what I mean. Alrighty. Here we are.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
I think that's a reasonable question.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
Yeah. Yeah, you sure don't seem like a guard. Why were you sent to bring us in?
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Okay.
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering,
Yep.
I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons.
Okay, we'll have to pay next time.
Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons.
So yeah, got your own currency.
Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meropide. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
Wow. Okay.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh yeah.
You have to start over and earn your coupons.
So basically, you have to work.
Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice.
So yeah, work and earn money.
And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meropide is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more
well-
like a prison.
It's been sounding like
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while.
So yeah, they have their own kind of currency, working environment, and things of that nature.
After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know?
I guess.
Oh, I'm
get
actually an
used to
inmate
something.
like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
We've seen a harbinger from Snezhnaya. And I guess, yeah.
Why aren't you answering us again?
Doesn't have nothing to do with this job.
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
Alright. Yes.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Alright then. So, and we are here. So, coupons. So they got their own currency, basically. Coupons rather than money, and you gotta, however you earn them. music though is definitely interesting. But yeah, so we want to earn coupons, I guess, to be able to get information. That's how it sounded. Down we go. Deeper.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
Right.
It's like a metaphor for your previous life,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Oh yeah, just falling.
You think I've got a
deeper and
sharp
deeper
tongue?
into darkness.
I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
But yeah. Okay. Coroner's office. The end of corridors. Alrighty, inside we are. Darkness.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meropide? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh,
Well,
they sure don't look happy.
They probably shouldn't.
Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Hurry and think of something sad. You're probably the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to
Yeah.
think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're
Alright.
discovered, even Nervalet might not be able to rescue us.
If we ever get found out, then maybe we'd become criminals for real.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important,
Well,
did you?
the Hydro Archon.
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so
Given
Good
what
luck.
our conviction is, I'd say it's pretty serious.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Gardermechs around here?
Apparently not. Does that mean that
They're already onto us?
he's ready to fight?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and
There he
7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardermechs aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard.
Alright.
When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Nervalet, I had the Gardermechs come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Nervalet?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world
Yeah,
as you might imagine.
Like I said.
However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace! Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meropide had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a
just-
nice chat in the sunshine.
Very friendly feeling.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Yep.
Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
Yeah. It was okay. His attitude could have used some work. He's taking great care of us. Splendid chap, really.
Outstanding.
Well, so Steve.
Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting. I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you two. I can't
yeah.
believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
All right.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
All right, then. Leave it at that.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meropide. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
Yeah, all right.
He's going to personally give us a cure?
Yeah, roll with it.
Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with it for now, but hope he doesn't know too much already.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. All right, let's keep up with him.
All right. So follow the Duke, I guess. That's what we're currently doing. But yeah, definitely liking the music down here. So following the Duke after we met him. Interesting guy so far.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the Fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Okay.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world,
And good.
But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meropide, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place.
That's interesting.
The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
So you get one free meal. Other than that, you gotta pay.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat.
So it sounds like he's reformed the place.
It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
That's good.
In the Fortress of Meropide, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives.
Makes sense.
If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So,
I like it.
rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meropide.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Probably better to do that.
Let's continue this way.
Alright. So yeah. So far it's a chill place. Seems chill enough. You get a free meal, but you gotta work for everything else. How that was sounding at the very least is you won't starve to death at the very least here, which is good, but yeah, probably not the front.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
Pancration ring.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, Instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Okay.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra
Fight
coupons?
area.
Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Interested?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
Seems you know me too well.
So, did you set this place up too?
So, fight ring.
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we could start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Let's start a business in a prison. Or, I guess, exiled area. Redescribe it. So there's a fight ring. Oh. This way. Oh, this way.
Squall and Fury.
So a fighting area for prisoners. Oh, yeah, blah. Oh, yeah, here. I was trying to figure out how to get in because it's hard to see. But yeah, so fight area and learning how the place works. Like this. So far, pretty interesting place. It's not the worst I would think it is. At the very least, doesn't seem like it's the worst or anything like that. Oh, right over here. Okay.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon.
Fitzroy.
No, wait. What time is it again?
Yeah.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies,
Yep.
Your Grace.
A fear.
Jeez. That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry.
Yeah, calm down.
Forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later.
All right.
In the fortress of Meropide, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
Sleeping and working.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Interesting.
Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
Yeah, that's odd.
The fact that the fortress of Meropide has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income.
Okay. That's
As
good,
for
then.
what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meropide is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory.
Interesting.
There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Okay, so yeah. Doubles as a factory. Okay, Letty. Yeah, like, wait, what? Why are you here?
Oh!
Yep.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here,
Yeah.
Your Grace.
It's like,
I
why
thought
are you
maybe I
here?
was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like unexpected to see him here. Alright, continue the tour, I guess. Definitely unexpected, but
Quit following me.
Lenny's here apparently. Guess probably conducting their own investigation. Oh, Hydro.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this?
Mean.
Oh
The
no.
infirmary.
You didn't injure yourself, did you?
Okay, healer, I would assume then.
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Siegeween.
Oh.
Yep,
Then you must be here for those two.
definitely healer. Got the giant heart and everything.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Siegeween here is the Fortress of Meropide's head nurse.
Alright.
Hello, new
Siegeween.
faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
That's crazy sounding.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Her voice sounds really familiar.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary
All
aspects
right.
of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Alright then, well.
This is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited.
Alright.
Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Alright then. So, back to the cafeteria. We had a random Lenny sighting. So, yeah. I was just like, wait, why are you here? Yeah, kind of vibe there. I guess we could. Yeah. Actually. Oh, activate this while we're over here. Oh, it's below. Okay.
Behold!
Below us, it is. But, alright, we'll focus on what we're supposed to do for now, I guess. So, right here, at the cafeteria. Very interesting.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it
Yeah.
sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meropide wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
Main thing is that it's free.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
Uh-huh.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck.
That's
You
something.
could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria.
That sounds kind of bad.
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure! Excuse me, did I
Yeah.
hear you mention Nervylette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work?
Yeah.
Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sijuin.
All right.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news.
Also true.
Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him.
I like it.
In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Okay.
You're very welcome.
Understood.
Well, your new life
Oh
awaits.
yeah. You get to be yes for now.
Are you finished eating? Then I recommend that you return to the dormitories and rest. You have work to do tomorrow. Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges?
Yeah.
Sorry, you'll have to
yeah.
use credit coupons like everyone else. It's not as
No
comfy here as you might
special
imagine.
treatment, huh? No special treatment. Right, Sijuin.
Now that I've gotten a good look at you two, I think you're very cute.
Okay.
After all, Heavy is
Thanks.
the head that wears the cutesy crown. I guess I just want to say, just take care of yourself and don't get hurt.
Well, okay then. Welfare meals from Brahm. Is there anything else you need? Not then, I guess. Alright, so to the dorms. Oh, are above us. Well, so we met Worthley and got introduced to a bunch of stuff, I guess. So yeah, we had a Lenny sighting, got introduced to Worthley, and yeah, like a bunch of things, I guess. It's something, that's for sure. So I guess we can just work over here. Warp up to the second floor where we need to go. So we need to go basically go into bed. To our room. And it was kind of funny seeing like the wait, why are you here? But yeah, just not gonna ask any questions about that.
Too slow.
Oh yeah. Alrighty.
The
Here you go.
Traveler at Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself.
Alright.
Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Alright then. So yeah, not the best room, obviously, but that'll do, I guess.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on? Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now.
Yeah, we did.
Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette.
Yep, that seems to be the case.
We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
He probably knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
That voice. There's nothing we can do about that, and we're already here.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up."
Yeah, well, probably shouldn't do that. Should not.
And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
Yeah, there's one other important thing.
You mean?
Lenny's presence here.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him.
Yeah. No.
Unfortunately,
he's here,
based on
but
his
yeah.
attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Lenny as just another inmate.
Yep.
We worked so hard to help clear Lenny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
If I had to guess, I'd say he's here for the same reason we are.
Oh, right! Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
Most likely. And look, there's something over there.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier.
Uh-huh.
It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow.
All right.
What in the world?
Yeah.
It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
This proves he's up to something here too.
If you say so. We can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
All right. So yeah, bit of trepidation. Spend the first night. Alrighty.
Hey, you're finally awake!
You're up early today, Paimon.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You told them everything?
Hey, come on! It's
Yeah.
just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal.
Acts under pressure.
Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry! We're going right away!
All right. Yeah, set off as soon as possible. Seeing field there. All right, to the production zone. To do work. But yeah, one squeal, huh? Makes sense. This way. This direction is where we go.
The wind rises.
Or, yes, no circle. Huh. Gotta go low. Or down. Oh, water. Left. Huh. Jumped on the water.
Behold!
Oh, yeah, gotta figure this place out. Oh, that's fine. Never went past it. But, yeah, so we need to meet up with Lenny, huh?
The wind rises.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Yeah. Took a minute to figure it out. I went the wrong way. Here we are.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Doing something. Don't know what I'm doing, but something.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Well, that was something. I don't know what I was doing, but it was something. But yeah, I'm kind of lost here, but I think I went to the wrong place. So yeah, it's that one.
Quit following me.
Ah, okay. Go down. Okay, here we are. Figured it out, I guess. After a bit of running in circles, we figured it out. But okay, to the production zone. Where we are. Down and down we go. Okay, here we go. Here we are. This way. Yeah. Alright, here we are.
Quit following me.
There we are. Talk to this guy, Granville.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary.
Okay, well.
Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Okay. I hear ya.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist.
Well, yeah, punch it.
Here, take this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Alright. So, pressing operation and widget processing. For the modeling process, you must place the unprocessed parts into the machine and interact with the machine to start the challenge. Some parts get stuck while rotating. You need to attack the rotating parts to restore the machine's function. Process close jump to complete the modeling process. Okay. Okay.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the... So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Alrighty then. Interesting.
Huh.
Red hit it. Very interesting.
Okay, you got this! Great! Now we can report back to the foreman and give him the process.
Okay, that's something.
Huh. This one is tolerable. Though since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Alright then. Good to know.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right?
Nope.
Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak. Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria,
Yeah.
we still need to meet Lenny first, right?
Probably should.
He probably just finished up his work, too. He should be around here somewhere.
Alright, so next thing, find Lenny. Talk down. Interesting work there, just jumping and hitting it when it's bad, or when it's
Lenny?
jammed.
Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act.
Oh,
He doesn't seem to be around here.
over here.
Let's try looking somewhere else.
Alright, up we go. That's something alright. That's for sure. Looking for Lenny.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
So we're looking for him, okay? Probably not anywhere out in the open, I would guess.
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon!
Yeah.
How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Right.
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you
Being
these
in
days?
jail. Being in a prison.
Oh, you little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Alright, so yeah.
Oh, Lynette!
Yeah.
You too! You two really are inseparable.
Seems like it.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
You're all here.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, and
Now
now
you're
it looks
here.
like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Yeah.
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
Sounds about right.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't steal people's wallets, though.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
That's not the point. The question is, what are you two really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all.
Yep.
We were
Figured.
instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Yep.
Told you so. See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret.
Secret.
Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries.
Oh yeah. That's what you seem to be doing. Uncovering Fontaine's mysteries.
But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Why is the house so interested about the secret?
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Interesting.
How She managed to learn
That
information
explains
important.
why Brigida's so freaked out around her.
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two?
Bingo! The maid has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
Already did. You've already said everything. Consider it an exchange of information.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bargaining chip.
Of course.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation?
Everyone
The
else is
relationship
just
between the Harbingers must be
political.
as bad as ever.
Everyone else just has political interests.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up?
Of course.
Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Sorry, I must refuse. Yeah.
See, I told you.
Well, at least he tried.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
Well, you said no more secrets.
It's okay to open up a little.
All we're doing is sharing info fine, but I may reconsider if things get serious.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meropide has a forbidden zone.
Forbidden zone.
Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
Okay.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah, place to look.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Calling cards.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear. Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub.
Alrighty. So, yeah, gonna end this part here. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, share it, sub the channel. Let's good. Or see y'all later. Bye.